So, while I for like half an hour at least. With this going in the background asking what I want to name my stream. Nate, one out. It's a bit of a dark. Should I turn off the camera perhaps? Drop it. For some reason there's a music clip I can't remember but no one else has ever heard of. It's kind of obscure very stuff.
One-way book!
Feel free to look around. There's no obligation to buy.
We're looking for the Liyue volume of the Teyvat Travel Guide. Do you have it in stock?
Sorry, dear. We stopped stocking that a very long time ago. It just wasn't...
But the monster...
The thing is, the author made it too personal, and the result wasn't really much of a guide. It barely sold any copies, and the few travelers that did buy it made complaints afterward.
Well, that's a shame. The Mondstadt volume was a good read, even just as an adventurer's diary.
The fact remains that I don't have it in stock. If you must read it, try your luck at Chang the Ninth's place.
Who's Chang the Ninth?
I'm chatting with my friend on Discord.
A book collector who lives in Qingce village.
Okay.
He's a complete grouch, but he will behave himself if the conversation is about books.
Okay.
He was a regular customer here back when he lived in Liyue Harbor.
So it doesn't
And I
live
still
there
sent
anymore.
him the odd out-of-print book or two every now and then.
Did somebody say out-of-print books?
Okay, it's Xingwei. Oh.
Is there a chance that Volume 6 of Legend of the Shattered Halberd is also in his collection?
Sneak around people like that.
Apologies, my liege. Where are my manners? My name is Sing Cho, a humble literature enthusiast who happened to be passing by. Since you and I are
My
both
name
in
is
search of lost
08,
books,
05.
what say we travel together to Mount Qingce and pay a visit to Chang the Ninth?
Makes sense, please lead me.
My pleasure, fellow book lover.
I do like myself a good read every now and then. Bookworm Swordsman, started.
Requirement for locomotion.
Should we ask here if they have a copy of the Liyue volume of the
stole
Teyvat
that
Travel
book.
Guide? It's super duper interesting. I've had my heart set on getting hold of a copy of Legend of the Shattered Halberd.
Yeah.
Well, frankly, I'd be willing to do whatever.
So, are you buying or not?
One moment. Hello, is it you, Miriam? I am going to assume it's you. What was... Oh yeah. No, I'll leave her off because I'm not fighting a boss, so I won't need a shield. I guess.
This will be interesting.
You're not seeing me here.
For justice.
For justice, whatever. Doesn't matter. This is
So,
getting out of
are
hand.
you buying
Now
or
there's
not?
two of them. Back to shop, whatever you are. Oh yeah, that, I gotta forget. Sucra's done. Character's dead. Noel, because she's not dead. On our date in our previous stream.
So,
Also,
are you buying or not?
probably like the light.
Limbs are a requirement for locomotion.
Weren't we supposed to go together? You're not moving. Well, then I suppose I'll just use ancient technology to teleport. I just have the teleport point right there. Perfect. Minor it is. Oh, well, the Yoko is right here. Because we're on leeway, so it's not any of those. At least I think it should be there. Seems so based on my minimap. This side. Up and behind the waterfall. I'm looking like I have to climb up on the side because water is heavy and has a lot of force to it.
Starfall!
Up. Is it on the I can now turn invisible. I suppose that's a good thing. There we go. If it is you, I mean, that's your favorite character. And it was not on the tree. Nor was it a good idea to climb up said tree. Okay, I'm sure. Perfect. We need this rank, or like, yeah, rank her up when I get hurt. There it is. Can I climb in here? Okay, I can climb there. And I get a common chest. Guess this game
I'll
loves
keep this
it when
close.
you adventure around all over the place. Let's do something like that. Or not. And glide over here. Fly on the wings of love. Fly over the sky. There we go. Look for a objector in this area. Up on the mountain. That was close.
Starfall!
I like the music. It's very calming. At least I don't have this poor stamina as I had at the beginning of the game. Not that it's good by any means, but it's not as piss poor. Oh, come on, Mike. And it works like worse. Probably because... Oh. Never mind, that's what it did. Spin it down. I guess we'll take this way.
Steady as stone.
Bad puns because she's a rock character. She rocks.
Now I can get back everything I
Oh,
lost.
it's a man. I thought it was with
The heavens are
Wait, I've
smiting
seen
me.
you. You would
Smiting
normally
me
you
to
would give me a side quest,
smithereens.
if I didn't accept because it was
And
helpful.
what do you want?
We've heard you've got tons of old books lying around, and we want to borrow the...
Huh. Don't get me started on the topic of my books. After the chasm was sealed off, the family mining business started going south. Then the Fatui started to pay off my debts. I had no choice but to pawn off my beloved book collection. Every last book. Do you have any idea what that means? Wrong.
Yeah.
That was my life's work. I devoted my entire life to curating
Don't worry, I
It's
took down
useless ranting
Shao.
and raving at you
I
like
can
this.
go punch him in the face
All I
again.
can do is
still
try
have
to save
some
enough more
money
to
in
buy
my
them back.
pockets.
Unless
Just
you
let me
have
keep
other
them
business
because
here,
you're
I'm
the
done
rich,
talking to you. Goodbye.
asshole.
Off you go. Go on, go.
Please tell me that you didn't pawn Volume 6 of Legend of the Shattered...
Legend of the Shattered Halberd. There's a title I haven't heard in a long time. You have good taste, my boy.
What? But we don't?
That work was an epic-defining masterpiece. Granted, it was almost unknown at the time it was published, but over time it was the work that came to define the genre of martial arts novels
Oh, martial
and
arts.
sparked a plethora of imitation works.
Ah.
Barely any copies of the first edition were ever printed.
The later edition inexplicably went out of print, almost as soon as it was released. A shame, given what it allegedly added to the original story.
Yes, that's right. How did I forget?
I'm not from
The
this world,
original
I'm an
edition's
alien, so I
sixth
don't
volume
really
of that
know
work
what
is
the
so
story is
rare.
about. I haven't taken
could never-
You
time
mean...
to read it.
You mean you
because-
still have it?
Yes, it is my one and only remaining...
Hey, Chang! You've got some nerve keeping me and my boss waiting like this. I need an answer. Will you sell the Corlapis or not? I'm sure you don't need me to remind you that if you mess with Gentry Moutsai, you're messing with the Fatui.
I'm going to wait to say what I want a bit until this guy leaves.
But you know I can't afford to give a 70% discount on the price. I'd never be able to buy my collection back.
That's your business. The question is, do you want your books, or do you want food on your plate? Perhaps you'd like to take your books with you to an early grave.
Yeah, it would bring on
You...
at least
Whoa there,
more honor
friend.
than this
Come on.
dickhead.
This gentleman is either willing to make a deal or he's not. You can't force him to sell against his will.
Just who do you think you are? Keep your nose out of other people's business.
Also, why is this guy blocking me? I know we don't like each other, but we haven't met yet, so why does he block me on social media as well? Oh wait, I don't have social media.
My liege, I
That's
am but
fine.
one who comes to the aid of this gentleman in his moment of need. I am Xingqiu, disciple of the Guhua clan.
Guhua clan? Did you hear this clown? He thinks he's a Guhua master in this day and age.
He can summon war from his fucking sword. Don't underestimate
Oh, there
him.
was
He
me
can make
thinking the
war
last
swords come from
granddads
the
of Guhua
sky.
had keeled over and died by now. Who were you supposed to be then, huh? Some sort of Guhua messiah?
Justice is blind to our backgrounds, my friend. That just makes me someone trying to do the right thing. But you? The weasel who does the tiger's bidding may be less powerful than his master, but he is no less guilty.
That is true.
Get a load of this guy. Just you wait. You'll be sorry you crossed me.
Also,
And
if you don't
you,
understand what he's
Chang,
saying, he's speaking
You're
in metaphors.
selling that Corlapis whether you like it or not.
You know, I have some core lapis, but oh, you have a knife. I would gladly shove it up your ass. But I was gonna say, if
Oh, how the
you
wolves
get annoyed
prey
by
upon
these
the
guys
fallen
in
tiger.
the
My days are numbered.
future, tell me I can just pew pew pew, something like that. Starfall. I can drop rocks on their head.
So, just
Like
to
right
come
out of
back to
thin
what we were
air.
talking about earlier, could I get a yay or nay about borrowing that book?
Oh, what does it matter now? I can't expect anybody to care about me anymore. But
3 long years I have waited for this day. Words cannot express my gratitude. I, Xingqiu, vow to repay this great act of generosity.
And I noticing his like, whatever.
all right, give it a rest. Just bring it back when you're finished. Sorry, but I'm not about to put my hopes in some self-professed Guhua disciple.
Yeah, he is a bit sad.
Hey, where are you going? We've still got to...
Paimon, no one likes you, so could you just shut up for a moment? Also, Lamine, could you eat a steak? There we go.
Now I can
Now
get
my
back
role playing will be
everything
perfect
I lost.
again. He's going to be over here, okay. Fly on the wind. Hup. And nope. He's actually reading the book he borrowed now in his idle animation. Did you know that? Obviously he's reading it right now.
So, you like reading, huh?
Mr.
5-second hero.
You give everyone a tome that's barred. I don't remember anymore if you have given them more, but now I have Mr. 5-second hero as well.
Oh, amazing! I never saw that coming.
Hello? Xingqiu? Anybody in
He's
there?
reading, leave him be.
No wonder this book is so highly sought after.
Yeah, he's just a word right now. I understand him. Like a shiny knife was pretty close. Sounds like he's working for Yandru Malcolm.
How can they bully poor old Chang the Ninth like this? Forcing him to sell his ore for dirt cheap? It's daylight
Why do you give up on your book search so lightly?
Oh, so now you can hear what we're saying.
The reason I borrowed this book is that it would be a real pity if Chang the Ninth ended up having to pawn it. And I meant every word I said to Chang the Ninth. I will return his act of kindness. It is the just thing to do.
I agree. Do you need help?
I will be custodian of this book, and I will also help find a way to buy back the rest of his collection.
So you don't
Of course I do. An initial plan anyway. I still need to work out the details.
That's the entire plan.
Give me a second to reflect. It shan't take but a moment.
You're
Okay.
still here? What is this, a game to you?
Oh,
You
perfect.
think no one's really gonna get hurt?
Could you walk a bit closer so I could grab that knife and shove it up your anus? Make you speak? Bend off your kneecaps if you don't?
I gotta hand it to the
Oh, even
goofball
more for
clan.
them.
What
That's
you lack
mate.
in numbers
You're
and
a nice
talent, you
fuck,
make
so I
up for
wanna
in
murder you
guts.
right now.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say goofball clan? I meant goo.
There's a saying that goes, the insect that shakes the oak tree ludicrously overestimates its ability.
I understand.
Quit quoting proverbs at me, you buffoon.
He's not a buffoon. You are but a mere maggot in the presence of me. Do you want me to step on you like you should do with bugs?
Please leave this place. I will not tolerate an attempt to coerce an honest trader, especially when the one you seek to threaten is one to whom I owe a debt of gratitude.
It's cute that you want to stick your neck out for Chang and all,
War.
but you picked the wrong time, you little punk. I brought the Fatui to back me up. A whole army of you and your little Guhua buddies wouldn't be able to help you now.
I may be young, my liege, but the path I have chosen makes me no stranger to conflict. Why should I cower in the face of evil?
Hey, he's no stranger to conflict. I've used him in battle.
Oh, great speech. But now it's time for you to learn your lesson.
He tries to look intimidated, but he just looks like he's constipated. Today seems like a good day for.
There you are.
Oh, I get to
No, my
use him,
sword!
even though I have him. But now I can use the power up first.
Leave it all to me.
So could you please like do some healing? Thanks, Mike.
Over here.
Rain outlines your fate.
Ah, teleporter.
Drop. Oh, now you
That was
got me worked
a
up.
complete
Nice
miss.
and spicy.
Oh, fuck. Hit this guy. Oh, we got a shield now. Perfect.
Starball.
Bam. Blunt conclusion. Bam bam. Bam. Ultimate. Shield.
Blink.
Lemmy. Bam 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 bam. Dun-dun. Dun-dun. Bam bam bam. Oh, very well.
I thought that was just a regular pendant you were wearing, not a vision.
You're mere but a fool.
You won this round, but you better watch your back.
You
This
better
isn't
watch
over.
yours. I have a huntress from another world and the Outriders.
Would it be
mounted
too much
on
to
my
hope
side.
they've learned their lesson? No, you misunderstand. That fellow has a foul mouth, to be sure. But his assessment of the state of the Guhua clan is... Well, though I long to restore Guhua to its former glory...
They've gone for now, but they'll be back looking to cause more trouble before long.
Yeah.
I'll see to it that no
The
harm
Kami
comes
has
to
tried
those who
to
show me
speak like
kindness.
him.
There is a just and unjust way to do
can work.
business. It's not like the Fatui to pick sides in a business dispute. But the confident demeanor of their errand boy suggests there is substance to his words. There must be a deeper level of collusion at work here. He mentioned Gentry Mautai. I know this name. He has a stately residence in Liyue Harbor. Maybe the two of you
Yes.
could go...
That idea works, but what are you gonna do?
Me?
Wait, did I just make...
I have other things to look into.
I actually
Let me
made a
see.
touchdown for one.
Let us meet
I'm
at
not
Yujing
quite
Terrace
happy
in Liyue
just
Harbor in
by
a bit.
doing This.
You really have stuff to do? Are
Ooh.
you sure you're not just using us as your errand?
Wow. So that's how that turned out. This whole passage is just extraordinary.
Obviously. He's definitely using us as errand runners. Do we just not do his one?
Ugh, this guy is so annoying. Paimon just wants to slap him right in his
Dismissed, I will
stupid...
surely come.
Fine. But, as per tradition, Paimon gets to pick him up. From now on, he shall be
Guhua.
known as... Guhua Geek.
Okay. We're now a Guhua Geek and Tone Deaf Bard. And I'm gonna teleport. And a 1, and a 2, and a 1, 2, 3, 4. That was actually pretty well timed. Not perfectly, because I need that finger to snap and press the button, so I can do it perfectly. Unless I grab the controller like this, but I don't do that normally. Okay, we're here. I thought we were there,
One with the
but
wind.
because the screen went black all of a sudden for no reason at all. But apparently not.
Drop.
Also, I want to get to level 35 so I can get myself the Serenatia pot. So I can participate in the event, so I can get the goddamn fish for Sayu. Or wherever, or Noel, depends on who I decide to put it on. Probably Sayu, to be honest. Then again, the day club is pretty good. Fox is having fun. There we go. Third of Woo.
Who goes there?
Mountain merchant here for me.
Really? He didn't mention anything about a meeting. The Master's dealing with some urgent business today. All prior appointments have been canceled.
Urgent business.
The Master's been working on a major business deal recently. He left early this morning to meet with a VIP client.
So,
I'm sorry. The Master is stressed that we must not disclose that information to just anyone. No, I mean, yes, you are. I meant no offense. Please, believe me. I'm sorry. Master's currently in business negotiations. I beg for your mercy, please. My master will show me no leniency if he finds out.
well, my master has much more important things to do than talking to rude guards like you.
Well, Paimon is good at being annoying, and she annoyed him.
Luckily for you, your bad attitude will be the last thing on his mind when he's busy negotiating a big business deal with your boss.
Job, and he's tried to be nice about it.
Thank you.
Not just being
May your business forever be blessed by the Lord of Geo.
Ah. Lord of Geo. Did you not hear? Rex slapped his dog.
Nice work! Paimon never knew you were such a tough negotiator.
You did great too. You're
Paimon
annoying
loves
as fuck
compliments
as
and all,
always.
but treating Paimon to some tasty
you weren't
snacks would
talking
show that you really mean it.
No.
Anyway, seems like the VIP client in question must be one of the Fatui.
This could work in our favor.
In that case, let's get ourselves over to the
I don't want to give her
Shinyoi
any
kiosk.
praise. Because she's useless and annoying.
Seems business is booming at the Shinyoi kiosk. No one should notice if we blend in there.
Isn't that like a Swedish word?
But either way, if we want to know what kind of shady business they're up to, we better be
I must
careful.
search this up right now. Oh yes, now saw your
What if Master finds out?
sorry message, which is why I can't check. I'm gonna search this up. Oi.
What if Master finds out?
In French kiosk from Turkish Kush, pavilion from Persian Kus. Huh, so it's not from Sweden.
Kiosk.
It just kinda sounds like a Swedish word to me. Because I never hear it when I speak English. So,
What if Master finds out?
I hope you're enjoying the stream. Or if you're not, that's probably because nothing is happening in the story. Is that no content is happening, nothing is happening. I'll blame it on that. Oh, Xingwei kiosk, not kiosk, like in Sweden. Kiosk. Sounds like I added my Japanese accent to that. Kiosk. Well, I can't read that, so I'll just have to detonate a rock in mid-air. I'll just go out and detonate. Fuck. Hooray! I almost got impaled by Hunter's crystals! Hooray! If that's what I want, I could drop a rock on you as well, you idiot. Here, you happy now? They seem very happy. I almost killed them. Good thing that you're invincible, or they would be dead.
I understand. I do. Please do not worry. You have my word that the order will be completed
Okay, yeah, that's a
as
Fatui.
promised.
That's the fire Fatui. I'll go with this. I think it's like a musketeer guard. There we go, I'm back.
The subordinate
Agent.
I sent was not quite so optimistic in his appraisal. Is somebody being uncooperative?
We just ran into a minor procurement problem, is all. We haven't managed to purchase the core lapis yet. But it's nothing for you to worry about. If Chang the Ninth will...
That would be most ideal. I remind you again that we are willing to lend a certain degree of support to this transaction. You may suddenly find our goodwill comes at a price you cannot afford.
I understand. I am indebted to you for your protection.
What kind of
You know
protection?
I would not dream of disappointing you, don't you?
We shall see when the time comes.
Okay, Edgelord.
Darn that old man Chang.
We just overheard that.
So, Mr. Gentry Moutsai is colluding with the Fatui. Who knows if Gua Geek has made any progress?
just trying to kill the
Should we go
flowers.
tell him?
Okay. No fee self, no V enemy. That is true. To know the enemy, you need to know yourself. Oh, he's here in I was on my way to 3 months, that's not leeway. Also, bye, you're not working anymore, so bye. Have you almost done? Never mind, you're back. Hello. I would always do that. I already did my commissions, not collision. It would be like that. That's a collision.
That's me.
A commission is a request that you get paid for. Are having fun? Rolling, rolling, rolling. Madam Ping! Fuck off! Oh why hello, child. Though flowers bloom yet always fade, but people go yet return not day. I just knew that you'd be back to see me before long. What type of flowers are you? Admiring flowers? Sad I am. One season after the next, the flower blooms, then falls only to bloom again. And on it goes, just like leeway. Look over here and over here. Some of the flowers are blooming. It looks like this will be a blessed year. Will it not give it serenity up teapot quest? Am I not high enough level for you?
Another flower is blooming.
It's right there. Or maybe that's not serenity a teapot. You still have the pot. I know that. You lended it to me earlier so I could go inside. And oh my god.
You said you had other things to look into, as if you're some sort of man of mystery. When actually, all you meant was you wanted somewhere new to park your backside while you read your book.
I see. I guessed as much.
Did you really guess, or are you just saying that to sound clever?
The course of action we must take is now clear. To start with,
Ignores
please
Prime
deliver this letter to the Feiyun
Good
Commerce
on
Guild.
you. Ignore
They will
Prime
know
and
what to do.
Never says anything intelligent. If she does, it's pretty obvious.
My liege, for reasons that I cannot explain, I will be unable to join you. There is no need for you to read the contents of the letter. When the time comes...
Ugh, this writing is super hard to read. Paimon can't make heads or tails of it.
You can't.
Hence why I said there's no need for you to read it.
He can't write?
The Feiyun Commerce Guild will have someone who can understand it.
But why would you want to get them involved? They're one of the bigwig commerce guilds in Liyue. Why would... Since we got to Liyue, Paimon keeps hearing people mention it. Seems they oversee a lot of business. Having such big backing would be great and all, but are you sure they'd want to help?
No need to worry about that. From what I know, they share my sense of chivalry. Once they have read the
For
carefully
chivalry.
reasoned and passionate Gentry Mount must be taught a lesson he will never. Also, I do not wish for anyone else to know of my involvement in this.
I understand.
Why not? You're only doing this to try and help change the...
To silently disappear at the matter's conclusion, concealing one's name and contribution. This is the chivalrous thing to do. To savor the memory is ample reward.
He is a true knight of chivalry.
Each droplet of kindness I receive, I am duty-bound to repay with a welling spring of gratitude. I seek neither praise nor reward.
He is a pure soul. He shall be preserved.
That sounds very lovely. But be honest, you just want them to do it so you can carry on reading your book, don't you?
Color is squeaking and nothing
Thank you in
else.
advance for delivering this letter to the Feiyun Commerce Guild. Someone from the guild should be able to receive you near Lioli Pavilion.
Where the fuck is that? Hopefully it's not in Inazuma, because if it is, I'm
Hey,
fucked.
stop
But it's been
ignoring
long before
Paimon!
Inazuma, I know that for a fact. So, it won't be in Inazuma. They haven't changed to which they didn't. The promise is that much. Also, they said the guild was, that they were talking about was in the way. Oh, we always wait. I should probably try to level up my characters now if I can. Oh no, more of a wasted. How will I survive? Haven't gone to Geo hypostasis yet. I keep forgetting to do that. Roman, get yourself a better memory. And that is why I will take one less from what is needed. So I can check how much I need. Because yeah, I don't know how many of those. I think they give 1,000 because it says 500 plus down. Yeah, I would have completely wasted that. Yeah, that gives like 20,000, I think. But that would have been completely wasted. Oh, I need more stained masks. That's really easy to get. All I need to do is to go. I'll need to go. Oh, I have ranked them out. Oh yeah, I remember what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to do test runs, events. I just remember all of these things now. Will I be able to complete this test run? I've got the ball to do it. Her name is Ball, if you didn't know. One of the names she goes under. She's also called A. Raiden Shogun. Yeah, she's called Raiden Shogun. Yeah, I knew she would be here. You're always in every single trial. You're a pretty deal.
Out of the frying pan.
It's the open fucking dimension.
Shine down.
The little rift in time and space. Oh, Bulbasaur. There we go.
Illusion shattered.
Come on, we can do it.
And her voice is pretty bad. I heard it.
This will be frozen. Torn to oblivion.
Oh, just like. God, dude. There we go, and whoop. Leave the main, get my reward. Go into. I was almost would say Kurosara, but Sucrose and Kurosara. I was almost would say Kurosara and Kurosara in my head, Or, or no, strongling was some way to say instead of sucrose in my head. Yeah, I'm really good at mixing those things up. Honestly. Only good. I wish those higher levels I could do stuff. Meaning I want to go to Inazuma and get the teapot. I want to do this. Also, maybe that's a fish. Actually, Ratu is explained. Obtained from event. I want this fishing rod. So what's that? Trying to find the action. Artifact DXP. Oh. Oh, artifact. I never heard of anything like that before. Interesting. And I am not level 40 yet. I can only do a historic quest when I'm level 40, but I think that one's permanent. No CCG, I'm not nearly strong enough to be able to do that. Here's the one, a teapot to call home. Also, thank you for sticking around. We'll go Sucrose, the harmless sweetie. Perform subordinate shields can also increases character's resistance to interruption. Yes, if you had a magical shield around you that would protect you from getting hit, you would probably be less likely to be interrupted by attacks that would bounce off the said shield.
Animal test 6308.
This is an alchemist, and she's really cute for every fucking reason. She's so goddamn cute. I know why. Just some reason she's cute, though.
Stand clear.
Cool it.
Cool it all.
Surrendering will be
cool. Yeah, that was an overload happening. Otherwise, everything wouldn't explode.
Animal test 6308.
Ouch.
Swirl, Mark 2.
Oh, we just straight up killed them. I didn't have time to... Thunder from down under. Did you know if you hold down Lisa's R2 or Elemental, if she has another attack, this isn't that one? I didn't know that for like the first half of your playing. Good to know, right? But you can hold down the button to get another attack, which is very useful, especially if you combine the two. And we have QSR. Wasn't I down here like a moment ago? I was here in the sky. The game has teleported me for no reason, except for I was in the sky. Hello, random person.
Excuse us,
Oh, yeah.
we come bearing news of a matter requiring your assistance.
A letter? Oh, I see. This again. Oh, don't mind me. I was just speculating. Let me give this a read.
Can we actually read this thing? Is it even...
Yes, the script is inimitable by the uninitiated. Honored guests, you must both be wary from your long journey. Please allow the Feiyun Commerce Guild to be your host for tonight. Please rest assured that the matter written about has been duly received. We just need some time to prepare. Please take a seat here in Leo Lee Pavilion, where you may enjoy some light refreshments while taking in the ocean view. Consider it a small token of our esteem.
Yay! Tasty snacks! They're giving us the VIP treatment.
Eat not much.
Of
Don't
course.
eat much.
We treat visitors with the utmost respect here at the Feiyun Commerce Guild. When honored guests grace us with their presence, far be it from us to shirk our duty to them. Please, this way.
I'll take a bowl of white rice, please. I'm on a diet currently. I gotta do something to keep this slim waist. Or well, slim body. Waist will be down.
And Paimon thought we'd get kicked out or turned away at the door. Paimon didn't think Guhua Geek had so much clout.
Maybe it's rich or something.
Thank you for your patience. With the amount of wealth and power Gentry Moutsai has, it will take more than a slap on the wrist to get through to him. For him to correct the error of his ways, he must feel for himself the same suffering he has inflicted on Chang the Ninth. Since Gentry Moutsai's business has to do with core lapis, we simply need to buy up all the stock there is in Liyue. That will put him in a rather sticky situation. Deprived of the necessary raw materials, even the best craftsperson in Teyvat would be unable to make their product.
Yeah.
Great idea! That'll be sure to mess things up between him and the Fatui. But Liyue is huge. Is it really possible?
With the timescale we are on, it is indeed a challenge. Hence, as stated in the letter, we must ask for your further cooperation in the matter.
Okay.
First, there are a number of vendors in the city you will need to buy from. I've marked their respective locations on your map.
I will use Charles' money then.
There is also some
Because
unsold
I still
core
have the
lapis at
money
the
then.
chasm. You will need to purchase that too.
First one guy said you couldn't give 15,000. He thought that was too little. I had to give him one more Mora and it was completely fine. He didn't even question it. That was a bit fun. We need to purchase that too.
Finally, there is Chang the Ninth's batch.
Alrighty, so 3 sellers in the city, another one at the chasm, and then Chang the Ninth. Roger that!
Of course, we are not expecting you to cover the costs.
Oh.
Wow!
Never mind.
So many Mora! With
Well, this is not the first time we've had to do something like this. It's just par for the course now.
Oh.
All you need to do is strike a deal. The Feiyun Commerce Guild will handle the transportation and other trifling
Don't worry,
matters.
I've got this down pat by now.
Once you have purchased all the core lapis, please
I'm
proceed to the Feiyun Commerce Guild's warehouse, where you can see the rest of the plan unfold.
The god of contracts is useless as fucking business. He's the god of business. He's useless at doing deals. It's like, we'll pay whatever price you say. We'll buy
gotta hand
them
it
all.
to Guhua Geek. This is some seriously solid work for a guy who lives in a fantasy world. Let's do this in the order the guy said.
First the 3 sellers in the city, then one to Chasm, which may or may not be outside the map, and then we have the one up with Guhua Geek, where we met Guhua Geek, Shang the Ninth. Is there one under here? Ah. My long forgotten enemy, staircase. Whoa. Wait, what? Never mind, this is the bowl eye.
Oi! Shh! Keep your
voice down. I'll take all your cola.
all of it? Though my business may not seem so big, I should warn you that I can get what you need, both legitimately and all of it would be far more than you actually want. What are you saying? Of course my business is all above board. Feiyun Commerce Guild, you say? If it's for the Feiyun Commerce Guild, then sign on the dotted line, and I'll...
Okay. Talk to ceiling. Wherever that is. Wait, when did my Lamine get healed? Huh?
Good day, my friend.
Evil
My
no
apologies,
bitch.
but I'm out of stock at the moment. Please try again next time. Oh, I thought you were here to purchase Snezhnayan products.
Oh, you're from
No, that I
Snezhnaya.
still have. Although I ship it all to factories in Snezhnaya. I don't do retail. Too much hassle, not enough return. Sorry.
Ah.
What? No. Give me a second to think. All right, I'll do it. Just need you to sign for it. Clearly no shortage of cash flow in Liyue.
Yeah. I heard a little girl. Are you okay? Backtracking, it doesn't get for a little Cuba. I need to give it. Like, why didn't it come out? Oh. You can't leave the ship right now. Okay, he said the same thing the time before last when a big tall man brought me a gift from him. Nothing he can do about it, I guess. I'm sure it's all because of Peter again. But thank you anyway for the gift. Please thank little Yue for me as well. Yeah, I accidentally found the crux. You know, the pirate ship with Beidou. And yeah, the pirate crew. If you can't come here, I can at least go to him. If we're gonna go to him, please let me protect you. I don't want you dying, little child. I just called you little, but I am a half a head taller than you, no more. I mean, how tall are you exactly? Is there a cannon height from the moon? I'll Google it.
How many days has Daddy been away?
Oh. That's what I heard. What's that?
Oh. Welcome. Please take a seat.
What do you mean height? 160. She's about as tall as me.
How many days has Daddy
This
been
child
away?
is tall. I'm like 2 centimeters taller than this. Never mind, Ether was 164. Lamine is 158 like Mitokisaki. Okay. 15 physical actual age is unknown. Venti is 161. Xiangling is 158. Xiao is 158. Well, it's perfect, but
How many days has Daddy been away?
characters I can they have an entire like website for the age, birthday, and height. Sire, I want to see that young woman.
Why did they have to give me that transfer?
She is 138. She is short as fuck, in other words. Ah, Ball is about as tall as me. I just became 166 not long ago. Noelle is 158 as well. A lot of female characters are 158 exactly. Genshin is 158. Kaya is tall, 182. Yin is 168, yeah, she's more taller female. Hu Tao is 156. Social is also 158. Yeah, there's a lot of 158.
Welcome. Please take a seat.
She's one of them. I think she's like around 16. Which means she's older than me. But I'm somehow 7 or no, it would be 8 now? Yeah, 8 centimeters taller than her now. And it's at least like 4 years apart from us. At least. Or nah, maybe like 3. Let's see, 30. Yeah, like 3 years apart. Also, where the fuck am I heading? I was too busy deducting
Hi,
how
anything I can do for you?
all the characters are embarrassing. I'll take all the
You want all my core lapis? That's sad. None are in writing. The buyers are being incredibly indecisive. Oh, it's for the Feiyun Commerce Guild? Seems business trends are about to change in Liyue. Oh, nothing. And don't worry about my prior client. He hadn't made any down payments or anything. Quite common in the industry. Thank you for your patronage. We hope the Feiyun Commerce Guild will continue to do business with us.
This is going well. Everything's
You're
so much
becoming
easier
too
when
full
you've got
of
stacks
yourself.
of Mora. Next up, the chasm.
Your confidence will be your downfall, Simon. I was on my way to teleport over there because that was yellow. That's a leyline outcrop. I'll save my resin for now, and when I'm done with this quest, I'll go for the rock cube, because why not? I'll go fight Dwayne the Rock Johnson. Famous actor. There's so many bad jokes about The Rock. You know, the bald guy that is the like main character of Fast and Furious or something like that? The actor. The guy that was the main character of Jumanji 1, or like Jumanji 1 in my generation was the first Jumanji I or heard of. The second last one. Welcome to the Jungle. Jumanji, welcome to the Jungle. We have Yuju, the Pokemon, you know, the rock one with arms. Yeah, first a lot about you. Especially about those two. I can't imagine why, not like he's called the Rock, and it's a rock with arms, and he has little biceps. Also, how the fuck am I standing? Yeah, that's what should have happened. Also, I have a side quest around this area. Go about, you take care of this, I won't have to deal with this, but I will anyway. Because you can never be... Hey, yeah! Hello! Hello! Baby on me. One moment, go by. Bit closer, there we go. Back. Boom.
Fry! Fry! I got it.
Yeah, you did. I'm not your fucking test subject, you moron. I am a person who happens to be very skilled in murdering.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire! Drop!
Yeah, but you don't get to steal pepper from the island place. Because that makes perfect sense. Whatever. Investigate. Get some iron chunks. Oh, what iron chunks? We can make two.
You're alive, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm alive. How so?
Hello there. Are you in charge of the core lapis here?
Aha, finally. I thought you might come. I hear the Feyun Commerce Guild has been buying up all the core lapis stock in Leo Harbor. As it happens, I do have a batch of core lapis that hasn't been shipped yet. It's all yours, if you name the right price.
I have a feeling about this.
The original buyer's price was already quite high, so...
That would be
Are you serious? We spent less than 100,000 more on the...
I'm afraid it has to go to the highest bidder.
Yeah.
I'm breaching an existing agreement by selling to you, so it has to be worth my while. Look, you have your problems to deal with and I have mine. You could take it or leave it. So if you're not
all right. We'll pay, even if it is a ridiculous price.
Yeah, we're not.
When we get back, we'll just have to tell the guild that we'll sell to this gentleman at 4 times the normal price in the future.
Wait, surely there's no need for that.
Maybe we should think twice before affronting the...
please, don't do this. It's not even your money. Why be so frugal with it?
It might be the guild's money, but we'll have a tough time explaining to our boss why we spent so much in one go. If he asks, all we can do is mention your name and say you gouged us over the price.
I understand. I'm sorry, please. I don't want any trouble with the guild.
It's nice and empowered.
There's just one other thing, though. There's been an issue with the delivery of this bag. I don't know where exactly, but if I can't retrieve the goods, so maybe you could go and look for the carts? There should be 5 of them in total. If you can find them all and tell me where they are, I'll sign the contract right away.
You have a deal.
Thank you very much.
That's that then. Well, no time to lose. Come on.
Oh, 2 people are watching now. And I assume it's not the same person watching my streams at 2 devices at once. Also, we have a Yokulos over here. Yokulos spotted. We shall hunt it down if we can find it. So we're this way. Is it up there? No. Is it in the tree? Did not think so, since it's a rock one and not dendro or something like that. I was gonna say what should be like super obvious in the right there. No. Where is it to see though? We're not looking too high. Ouch! Rude! Okay, now you're pissed me. Oh! Loads of you! Oh. I need to murder you guys, if you could just let me do so. Bam. Bam.
You're open.
Bam. Bam, bam. Bam.
I'm out here.
Bam, 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 bam. Okay, sure, you just teleport nowhere. That will perfectly fine. Someone needs assistance. I will please everyone because I am Noel and I will become a knight of Savonius. Because that's the only thing I care about, and helping people, of course.
You're open.
Yes, I just made jokes about one of my favorite characters' personalities. At least to you, she's one of my favorites. Her and Sayu is pretty...
Steady as stone.
And it's because they're claymores. I just maybe I just sound like claymores.
As a dutiful maid would.
But one-liners are pretty funny at times. Not usually, but at times. When you stupendously tired. Why is it stupendous and not just stupidly? Yeah, that's because I'm playing well.
Leave it all to me.
And you can also do a mix-up like that. Will you stop it, you punk? Do you want me to smash you balls so hard? Are you sure about your life choices? You might want to rethink them. We're on a roll, guys. Rolling. I'm not saying this band. I'm the Rolling Stones.
And away I go.
Never mind, I forgot I am animal. Not. I am the Rolling Wind. I am the Rolling Sayu. Ooh, some kind of random flower, violet grass. He just teleported. He's like, teleportation. What are you, Goku? You don't get to teleport all willy-nilly. I suppose you do.
And away I go.
Boom, 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 boom. Okay, he's down. Ah, hello there. Hello. Nice.
The hunter becomes the hunted.
Let me go. The hunter becomes the hunted. You were never the hunter in the first place. You were the prey. This is mine now.
Ooh, what's in here?
Oh, the
Maybe
only
a
thing in
code
it
serum?
was... No, a key. So I can save Alalani. Oh, she has glasses. She's cute. Thank you so much. I thought I was too relevant. My own voice is giving me a headache. A group of treasure hoarders had been following me this entire time. Yes, I had finally made some progress in my research. I was gonna say, are you a herbalist, but I'm not sure. Botanist, that's what it's called, botanist. Are you a botanist? And I was thinking that it might be nice to find treasure here and take it back with me. You're not a botanist, then? The treasure is having stand me and brought me here. They kept questioning me as to the pressures. Yes, it's not treasure, it's the pressure. They're trying to pressure. They're trying to learn how to intimidate and pressure people into speaking. Of course, not the treasure. They kept questioning me as to the treasure's location as well. I thought to take my life if I reached to tell them. Wow, I guess they didn't need the intimidation lessons after all. But if I told them yes or not, that really would have been the end of me. Yeah, if I would have killed you all right away. I should have listened to Sarah. She always insists that archaeologists like us should. You're an archaeologist? You're amazing. I like you. I was gonna say Indiana Jones. Never mind. Yeah, he's actually an archaeologist. Or is it Tomb Raider? I guess kinda both. Probably get this much funding. A few essays will be enough to break even on my travel expense. I can't for the life of me say how Sarai managed to stay in Liyue herself for all this time. Just looking at a pile of written manuscripts makes me feel exhausted. What do you plan to do now? Well, what else? I've finished gathering my research material. As for the treasure, well, you can have it. I'm not repeating convoluted thought process that brought me here. All I need to know is that treasure is buried underneath that giant golden tree in the middle of Lingyu Pass. Take it if you want. I'll write its description down for you so don't forget. I'll rest for a while, and then I'll head back to my camp to gather up my things. I have to get out of here as soon as possible, lest more treasure hunt hoarders come here. I have no idea how long it'll take for you to get there from here to Wangshu Inn. Oh, you're going to Wangshu Inn, not Liyue Harbor, okay. So there hasn't already left by the time I get there. If only Sarai could be my tutor. And off she goes, teleporting, of course. Ah! Yeah. I guess that's an option. Just take her hand through the tree and grab the sunset on the other side. I suppose that's an option. And would the Yoko's be like down here perhaps? Probably not. Oh, no one's watching right now. Ugh. Ugh. I'm clearly standing on top of the marked location. I suppose she went to bed, trying to sleep. Let me guess. Is some kind of cave entrance here somewhere? No? Does not matter, we found something.
One with the wind.
Not so I can take it though. Oh, that's just puzzle. I need to kill stuff before that. Oh, I was in Lingyu Pass already. Okay. That's fine. She sent me that she's going to watch a movie with family. Have fun. I should probably go and get some sleep as well, but why would I? Yay! Mom fell asleep for me, so I would stay up late. Oh yeah, I remember what I was supposed to do now. I was supposed to save these cards from Hillish. Would you give it that way?
Steady as stone.
Or will you die? The choice is yours, Mike.
And away I go.
Do you have a death wish? No. Well, then you can die. Because if you were suicidal, I would have wanted you to seek help. Yes, and that kind of person. I don't kill people who are suicidal. Also, you're an annoying piece of crap because you resist all elements.
Come on out! Leave it all to me.
You're as good at breaking yield. Other than that, there is no offense. It's good breaking yield shields, I should specify. Yield attack or yield damage is good breaking yield shield. And great swords are always good at breaking yield. And you pretty much guaranteed to get Noelle at some point.
Steady as stone.
If you're going to finish adventures, you're pulls in that beginner's banner anytime soon. If you haven't already done them, you probably should. If you have any acquaint faith, save up until you have campfire. It's just like that feeling, but I feel like you're almost always guaranteed to get something better if you oh, my dinner's attacking me! You fucking told choice, you monster! I saw a meme the other day when YouTubers reviewing Genshin Impact memes because it's a Genshin tuber. Both are youngling. Help! My deer is attacking me! The guy who realized he was fighting a human. Yeah, I understand.
Leave it all to me.
I wouldn't want to be a rhinoceros like that in real life. But this is a video game, so that's perfectly fine. Also, she thinks about food the entire time. She never thinks about anything else to one makes right. That she would see other people as food. That's a good way to dodge that. Would you like to die, sir? No? Then I will just chop your lips off. Yeah, I'll chop your lips off, not your limbs. So I'll chop your limbs off one by one. Winjitsu! That was a voice crack. It is like, who's awesome, man?
I'm out of here.
That one wasn't on command though. I was gonna accidentally blend it out. I get one card down.
Oh yeah! Make a note of the location.
Okay. I think my noses have gotten stuff, not just nose.
Another one?
Oh wait, no, that was a viewpoint. But it would just gave me I understand why they gave you why the cards with Pearl Lapis is over here. Because this is probably exactly where they mine them. my nose is getting stuffed, I think. Yeah, I definitely saw my nose stuffed. Stomp! Like Sama overpowered move in Pokemon move. Earthquake. 120 fucking power.
That's it, alright.
Third one. Bang! White Iron Sun. Well, we are in a half late game area. We're in mid game, which is why we have great white items. Oh yeah, that I just accidentally went straight into that. Is that never mind, that's the one we already have.
I must leave no stone unturned.
I must leave no stone unturned. Well, she wanna help everyone, which is perfect because she can both heal and she can get a shield. She can also attack with her goddamn fucking claymore, and she can use her defense as offense with her ult or burst or whatever, which is pretty darn good, especially if you build her around defense. The main stat you wanna put into Noelle is defense. Sure, she won't do much without her ultimate, but just activate breastplate and her ultimate at the same time. I'm pretty sure she has a talent which you makes it so. Yeah, my nose definitely stuff. Never mind, that was just to see one. But I had a feeling that. Huh. As far as we destroy all the from the post. Increase the level of sweeping time by about additional 50% of her defense. Additional every opponent defeat during the skill's duration adds 1 second to duration up to 10 seconds. So if you have a lot of enemies around you, you can just use that skill. Totally be able to do that.
Not a problem. I'm here to serve in whatever capacity you require. You needn't be concerned about the way I feel. Huh? More tool than made? I disagree.
Yeah.
A tool might help you to complete 1,000,000 tasks to a satisfactory standard, but it feels nothing. I, on the other hand, feel a strong sense of achievement every time I do something for you.
You're a robot then. Yeah, I know. To ask you how to build a campfire as you pass by, she'll not only stop and build a campfire, she'll also put the gorilla rag, season the food, cook it for you, taste it herself to make sure it's done, and remind you to put out the fire when you're finished, so as not to burn down the forest dump. Then she would get back to whatever she had been doing beforehand. Of course, most people don't mind that. Fat cheese regular goes the extra mile, but it can sometimes produce unexpected results. Merchant from Cisnaya once came to Monster, ostensibly wishing to get into the winery business. In truth, he had an ill plot to ruin the land, destroy the winery business in Monster altogether, then seize the market with wines and snacks. Scam himself as an honest merchant with his family on a business trip to Mondstadt. Naturally, with them being visitors from afar, Noelle gave him a warm reception. Initially, the merchant, with Noelle's hospitality, cut above the crude etiquette he had come to expect from most peasants in Mondstadt. However, after a while, he began to feel that something was amiss. Noelle seemed to be able to read his mind. She correctly guessed his schedule, cooked his family's favorite 9 dishes for him each day, and even knew that his daughter liked to go bed hugging a ragdoll person with a handmade doll she had sewn together herself. This spooked the merchant and made him hesitant to execute the next phase of his plan. Noelle's warm smile now chilled the merchant to the bone. What else did she know? What was she really planning? In the end, the merchant fled in Mondstadt with his family and was upset for a few days, thinking she had somehow insulted her guests. Little did she know that Alf Mondstadt was indebted to her for taking her job so seriously. So, she saved the entire Mondstadt winer business by being way too friendly. That's it. She was herself. Karma Cordis. Yep, that suits Noelle perfectly fine. A shield. Suits her perfectly. She protects and she supports. She's something you can lean on and use to protect yourself. Also, she can put up shields. And the main thing is that she's a tank. As in, she tanks stuff and take hits.
Can't catch me!
Greenhorn Liquid. Is that the last card? Or is that just a random card? Random card. What would the last one be? There's not a... I went straight over it. I went straight over it, because why wouldn't I? Last card.
Here we go! Quick, make a note of... That guy said there were 5 cards in total. Let's get back.
This
has all been quite exhausting for poor little Paimon. He definitely owes Paimon some snacks.
I have snacks in my party, but they won't go to you. They will go to heal my part when I'm fighting a boss that's over level without having enough combat power. Because I don't have Hu Tao, which is considered to be stupid lower powered. And I think I heard some. I'm not sure if she's a 5-star or a 4-star. If you watch this later on, you may send me a comment. So probably I've forgotten to fuck off. Just let me do my goddamn quest, okay? Just let me do my goddamn quest.
As a good night should.
Am I overreacting? This thing just popped me up. Not ruining my day at all. It seems slightly annoying. Perhaps, but I don't really care. I don't like these things. They are annoying. But let me murder you, please. Thank you very much. Ouch. Oh, a dangerous one.
I'll catch up.
Nectar. Oh, I think it heals when it's wet actually. Do I heal when I'm wet and covered in thunder? I should not be able to know because he's not putting up a dangerous heal anymore. And obviously Anima has no power like goes with Mineral because he's not like pollen except.
Can't catch me!
And the flower spread that way. Surely that would be the case. Oh, I killed the original, which made it so the small one dies as well. Okay, more than I knew, but whatever. Hello, I'm here now without a whopper flower if it interrupts.
Here, we've made a note of the cart's locations.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you both. Yes, let's make this official.
Done and dusted! Yeah! Paimon's got a knack for this business malarkey, don't you think? Now for the final stop on our Corlapis crawl.
To shine the ninth place. He'll be able to buy back his books if we sell it to him with big enough price tag. Also, we gotta give the credit to Singui. Was that? Huh. Up. I just find that story amusing. That evil merchant guy that disguised himself as honest and like perfectly fine, good-hearted human being was actually evil. He wanted to destroy the entire
Just
business.
who I was hoping to see. I was just thinking to myself, Gentry, you wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Oh, don't worry. You won't be hearing from them again.
Yeah.
Oh? What happened?
I'd like to purchase it.
Oh, I see now. You're in this trade too. So you're trying to beat him to the post, eh? Appearances, but I don't care who you are. A discount of 70% is simply impossible. The maximum I can do is...
No need. We'll take it at the market rate.
You mean you're not trying to force the price down?
Have I died?
What's going on? If I died, I can't believe it. I will make a profit on this batch after all. But Gentry mount-sized thugs could still come back after I've sold it.
If Paimon told you they're not gonna bother you again, then you'd better believe they're not gonna bother you again.
Yes, rest assured, you are safe selling.
Okay then. But tell me, what on earth do you plan?
Actually, it's for a commission. Can't go into too much detail.
Things are never quite as bad as they seem. Well, we'll send someone to collect the goods.
Thank you. Thank you a million times over.
Don't thank us yet.
I really don't know what to say.
We'll finish that later.
Good people always get what's coming to them in the end. And so, anyway, let's get going, because apparently we have a show to watch at the Feiyun Commerce...
Oh. We do? Okay. How far away is that? 2 kilometers? Okay. Bit over 2 kilometers. That's fine. Get to teleportation. Reference to overload if you don't know. That's what the spells say. It's the greater teleportation. It's higher level teleportation. Teleportation. Yes, as you can see, I can speak very much now, indeed. 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, nice. Stingway.
Welcome. The final act in this drama would not—
You better believe it! We're the ones who've been doing all the work! What exactly—
well, naturally, I used the time to immerse myself completely in Legend of the Shattered Halberd. Divine Halberd, and the way the story develops across the first 5 volumes. Nothing short of exemplary. But the 6th volume? Words fail me.
Describe his emotions with words. That's what it's saying if you don't understand.
How blessed we are to have such an author grace our world with such works.
He's thankful that the author who wrote the book exists because it...
And this is related to Gentry Moutsai.
It's not. But when something surpasses expectations to such a degree, one must show one's appreciation. And it is thanks to your help that everything will play out just as I had foreseen.
Yeah, I'd get to do all the work.
Why does Paimon have to be the only one who doesn't get what's going on?
You're
so
dumb.
Go on then, tell me, what are we doing here?
Think about it. Gentry Moutsai goes searching for core lapis all over. He panics. Without the goods, he can't fulfill his contract. And if he can't, he hears a rumor that the Feiyun Commerce Guild is the culprit. Panic. Turns to disbelief. Genshin Moutsai is a hugely powerful figure in the business world. Never has anyone dared. So regardless of whether it is revenge or a swift resolution that he seeks...
So it was you! You were the one sticking your necks out!
Speak of the devil.
He would come here.
I went everywhere trying to find someone selling core lapis before I realized the Feiyu core lapis is hardly a rare mineral, and yet suddenly the stocks dry up, just like that.
Yes.
Explain yourself.
We are not persecuting you, but protecting another, one to whom I am indebted. Upon witnessing an injustice, it is a perfectly normal response to rush to the aid of he who has been wronged.
Can I finish this quest? I'm at the end of it. No? I said at the end of the quest. I get to end the quest. Get to go to the end of the quest. Finish the quest.
Was it not one of your own men who said, "This isn't over"?
You clearly don't know what's good for you. Master, if you please, seize their core lapis!
Never mind, that's not a Skater man. I see you have not leveled up in sliders while I was gone.
You're open. You're open.
Nice and spicy.
Would you please burn?
Dodge this.
Out of the frying pan.
Yoda, eat your goddamn pepper and burn him alive. Roast him. Like he did before me. No. Okay, so send off the agent. Ooh, boss fight.
Booba, get them.
Ultimate.
Shake.
Ultimate. Ultimate.
Witness the power of Guhua. Steady as stone, as a dutiful maid would.
Vicious circle. Well, moment, time to check what Genshin is all about. I guess it's accurate. At least 5 bars within 15 seconds. Vicious Hydrant. If it ever titled Hydra, that one was pretty interesting because normally you can pretty much. Oh, that one is stupidly good. How weak are you? Or was it because I activated 5 elemental
Impressive. You are no commoners.
Their strength is almost spent. Finish them off.
Might I remind you that the Fatui's relationship with you extends to business matters only?
What are you saying? Master, everything I did with only one thing.
Then figure it out by yourself.
Don't go. Wait.
My lord, what are you doing here? Are you hurt?
My lord?
Thanks to this valiant young woman, I am unscathed.
Oh, somebody recognized I'm not either. They specified if I'm a woman.
My lord?
I did not see that coming.
You are the heir of the Feiyun Commerce Guild?
Indeed, my liege. I am Xingqiu, disciple of the Guhua clan and second son of the Feiyun Commerce Guild manager, and I make no secret of it.
Drats! I've been played like a fiddle.
Gentry Moutsai. Coercion and intimidation are hardly the attributes of a respectable businessman. The problems that your business practices have created, I have sought to resolve through mine. I shudder to think what the Fatui will do with you if you fail to provide their core lapis.
You meddling swine. Well...
Since you asked Chang the Ninth for a discount of 70%, let's 3 times the market rate sounds fair, no?
How dare you subject me to such viciousness? This is a malicious and calculated attempt to run me into the ground.
Yes. And that's how business
Deep breaths
goes.
now. This is a simple decision. Will you buy?
fine.
On behalf of the Feiyun Commerce Guild, I thank you for your business, and hope you will continue to do business with us in future.
You? Funny-speaking, book-reading, guhua geeking Xingqiu are the heir of the Feiyun Commerce Guild? So that massive stash of Mora you let us burn through in a day? That was from your private vault?
It was but a paltry sum. I got to make a very sound investment while putting Gentry Moutsai in his place. A classic two birds, one stone situation. You're too kind. You have valor in your heart, and that is worthy of admiration.
Yikes! Paimon's been calling you Guhua Geek this whole time! Paimon read in one of these martial artist novels that when rich heirs like you get angry at someone, you have the... Paimon's toast! And sorry, very sorry!
Calm down. Since you can fly, you hardly need your legs anyway.
Save me! Save me! This is not a drill! Repeat, this is not a drill!
He's so obviously young.
Jokes aside, I have the two of you to thank for this successful resolution. Really, you were a huge help. Meanwhile, Legend of the Shattered Halberd was positively riveting. Much obliged if you could return it to Chang the Ninth for me. I did nothing, and hence deserve none of his gratitude. The two of you, meanwhile, though strangers to the circumstances, stepped in and saved the day.
I was there to borrow a book.
To have made such valiant and chivalrous friends is more than enough for me.
My lord, forgive the intrusion. It's about your...
Please inform my father thusly. I have averted a disaster and earned a sizable sum of money in the process. Might this meritorious act compensate for my prior transgressions and earn me a few more days of freedom, perchance? Legend of the Shattered Halberd speaks of a domain that I should very much like to investigate.
For all your clever long words, the fact is you're just a lazy bones.
What if I told you that a reward awaits you at Chang the Ninth's palace and...
A reward?
It seems whatever I say, there's no persuading you to stay.
Why don't you tell us who was the Feiyun here?
Oh, I didn't realize you weren't aware.
Thank you in advance for returning the book for me. I will take my leave now. May we meet...
Hello, Martin. Oh, I got the book. I got to add to archive because I can write everything down perfectly in a split second. If that's just how logic works, why wouldn't it work like that? 7 oh yeah, first 7. I always forget about Dendro because... Have you heard of a Dendro playable character? No? Me neither. It doesn't exist yet. I'm not even sure that they're even working on one. Probably not. They'll probably make us another 5 pirates within the year. As in, at this point next year, we will have at least 5 new pirates, and not by the end of the year we'll have 5 new pirates. But that might very well be the same thing. Now that I think about it, who knows? We might get 10 pirates during the span of the next year.
I swear
Finally, you're back.
Finally, you're back! This morning, the pawnbroker showed up and gave me... I'm positive that you must have been behind this once again. Thank you. Thank you from the... Please don't say that. You have no idea. The Chang family was a prestigious household in Liyue back in the day. Unfortunately, after I took over the family's affairs as heir, a series of business setbacks devoured our fortune. Since then, I've saved for years, hoping to restore the house to its former glory. In the end, everything was riding on... Were it not for you, this barren wasteland in the mountains would have become my final resting place.
Wow, that's the second heir we've met in this town.
I'm sorry, what?
Nothing? Oh, here's your book back.
Wonderful. Legend of the Shattered Halberd. I was beginning to think that Guhua rascal had swindled me.
Do people really look down on the Guhua?
Actually, the art is centuries old, and was once held in high esteem. To instigate a revival, you need to inject some fresh blood, but it's hard to attract budding young talent to a dying art. And so it becomes a vicious cycle. In any case, Guhua kids these days. Take that young rascal Xingqiu, for instance. For all his talk about repaying kindness with kindness and whatnot, what has he done to show for it? You're the ones who've displayed a genuine sense of responsibility. What does it matter? Anyway, it's yours to keep. In addition, here is but a small token of appreciation. My ore is sold, and my what?
Strange bookmark.
What was that? Paimon saw something fall out.
Oh, that little rascal. Surely.
Hey, there we go. Quest is complete. Now it's bye. See you next